Good morning to all. This is Selumar from SNS College of Technology and Department of Computer Science Engineering. Now we are going to explore web hosting. So building a web application involves three critical phases: design, develop, and deploy. So today we will focus on the deployment phase, how to take your PHP and MySQL application from your local machines to live a web server where users can access. So it is a 24/7. So we will explore FTP, file transfer protocol, as your gateway to hosting and essential front-end development tools that accelerate development and enhance your experience. So first things, the foundation of web development. So what is web hosting? Web hosting is a service where your website files and a database and applications go live on server connected to the internet. So when users type your domain name, their browsers connect to the server and retrieve your files. So you don't need to own physical servers. So it is a hosting providers and maintain the infrastructure. So why we using a file transfer protocol? So this is the mechanism that bridges your local development and a machine and the remote hosting server. So think it as a secure file manager. You upload HTML and a CSS or a JavaScript or a PHP files and images to the server. You can download logs for debugging, and also you can manage remote directories. So why we are choosing a FTP? So FTP remains essential because it is going to simplicity. There is no complex tools needed, and also universal support, like every hosting provides support for FTP and direct access, upload download individual files, make a quick edits, and reliability. It's like a time tested protocol with millions of deployments. So popular FTP clients make this easier. uh, well, we pop like FileZilla. It is a free and cross platform and a drag and drop interface initiative navigations, and WinSCP. It is like a Windows focused secured file transfer with encryptions support and CyberTech. It is a Mac and Windows client with the cloud storage integrations, Amazon S3 and Dropbox. So these are the popular FTP clients, make the easiest. So each client connects identically. So enter a server IP and a username and a password and authenticate and browse remote directions and transfer files. So these are the famous your gateway to web hosting, the FTP. So that they are, because of the simplicity and direct access are most easier in these popular FTP clients. So this is the FTP workflow. Let's walk through a real FTP workflow. So exemplifying how PHP and MySQL e-commerce site deploys. So first one, step one, so it is a local development. In this case, we have to write a PHP code in your IDEs and create a MySQL database locally using tools like MySQL Workbench. And it is going to test the forms, login and checkout on localhost. And the second step is prepare for upload. So we have now to organize the files like main folder or a style sheet or as a user generated image instance, and optimize the minify CSS or JavaScript compressed images or remove debug coded. Step 3 means FTP uploader file. So we connect the hosting like file.example.com. We use a FileZilla or a my business and password and secure the 123. We have to use a password and a username and navigate the remotes, as well as we have to track the local files, remote folders with the different type of uploading production. Last one is fourth point is a database migration. So it is explored local MySQL database and upload the hosting, then import by hosting phpMyAdmin with the phpMyAdmin hosting process. Next step is testing, configuration testing. So it will be totally updated the with remote database credentials with checking the testing the server as well as username as well as password. So the test is going to executed correctly means they are appreciated. So in this design thinking concept, there is integration when deploying a your IDE. Should I use FTP for every life for version control, Git or code? So FTP works for small items, Git files or interfaces. So the DD framework helps choose right tools for your project maturity. So this is the FTP workflow in action. So essential front end and development tools in web hosting. So we have a first thing is code editors and IDEs. So for empathies and understand the developer pain. So in this code editors contains Visual Studio's code and PHP Storm and Sublime Text. At the same for package managers and coming with composer as well as npm, and the framework and libraries called as Laravel, Symfony, and bootstrap and tailwind and reactor we use, and the build tools like webpack or v8 and gulp, design tools like figma or adobe xd. So follow these complete development workflow demonstrate the power of integrations. Okay, so this is the complete development workflow. So we have to final discovery and for through, and listing the what are the requirements are build are be build, and what are the web's quality and the performance are testing, and what are the ultimate web launches for in user in the current generation, and the continuous of maintenance and update. So these things are complete development workflow is followed by the monitor and iterate and deploy and build this process. Okay, so next is the power of integration. So we have a FTP benefits as well as it is going to simple and widely supported. So no learning curve or every host offer it. So it is an given to direct server to the for file access as well as work with any hosting providers. So in coming with front end tools benefited, so why they matter means they are giving the accelerated development libraries like don't reinvent buttons or forms or models. So coming to reusable component libraries like don't reinvent the buttons and forms models, as well as the template libraries and automation save automations, because it is save some times for users. And coming with enhanced and user experience, it is a responsive design, and also it is a smooth animations and with accessibilities are very quick. Streamlined team collaboration means it will directly redirect to the Figma for designers and Git for developers and shared for standards. So these are the different power of integrations are used for FTP. So when we are going to use the FTP and the front end tools work together, so you can achieve faster iteration for design, develop, build, deploy, and cycles, and quality assurance like a framework tools catch errors before deployment, and scalability with the frameworks handle growth without rewrites, and coming with maintainability means code organization and documentations and versions control and overall learn stabilities. So coming with real world example, a startup building a software service platform uses Figma. So it is an npm packages as like webpack and filezilla, they integrated pipeline, and it enables them to ship features weekly instead of qtls. So this is all about web hosting by FTP, and also it is a backbone of deployment. So ensuring your application reach yours globally, and front-end tools should empower developers to build sophisticated and performant applications rapidly. So together they form a complete pipeline from the concept of productions. So this is all about web hosting, and this is a mind map. So this is all my references. So conclusion is to deepen your learning and explore resources from Java Point and Programize and IBM developers like websites. Okay, thank you.